Hello everyone, it is Briximus Prime, back at it again for another Marvel Legends action figure video, and today we're looking at the Abomination Gamer Edition Build-A-Figure. So let's get right on into it by taking a look at the... I started recording and the freaking microphone that I normally use to record, the microphone right here on these gaming headset, it just broke and died on me, so what a great start to the vid. Okay, so I don't have any packaging for this guy because, you know, he's a Build-A-Figure, but here's a water bottle, I guess. So, anyway, that is going straight into the trash. Anyway, this guy doesn't come with any accessories or anything, so let's just get right on in by starting with those details. And now taking a look at Abomination himself. He looks pretty good. I mean, this looks pretty accurate to the 3D animation model. He does look a little bit more goblin-y looking.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys!
But, yeah, I just kind of wish that they maybe added in those webbed ears on the side of his head instead of these ears. But anyway, it makes him look more like an orc or a goblin more than anything else. But I do like the way how this guy was molded and sculpted. Lots of nice scaly detail put in there, like the dark paint that went around the eyes. Gives some nice depth right there. Got all the spines on the top of the head. He's got some teeth. He's got the tongue in there. Did miss a little bit of paint on some of the teeth. Might try to go in and fix that, but my teeth did get misprinted a little bit. His eyes are nice and clear. Yeah, and then he's got this kind of greenish beige color kind of going through the neck onto the body. I like this scaly detail going across his shoulders and on his arms right here. He's got his chest right there, again with that nice painted details.
And for the ladies!
Overall, he's got some pretty good details going on. There's the forearms. The joints are visible, and that does bother me some, but it's not too big a deal. He's got his torn pants right there. He's got his belt. And then he's got his big old hands and his claws. Again, lots of great molded detail. I love the spine going across his back. They're all made of a flexible material. There's the pants again. There's the back of the shins. There's his big old clawed feet. And then he does have some peg holes on the bottom of the feet. And yeah, so that is basically it for the details on Abomination. Now going over the articulation, he does have a dumbbell joint there in the neck, so it allows for him to look down. Allows him to look up that far, though you can use the arc at the back to make him look up more. We'll get to that in a minute. And then it does allow for him to look from side to side, and it can rotate a full 360 and all that kind of good stuff. Shoulders can rotate a full 360. They can hinge up and down. He does get these nice butterfly joints right back here that do give him some nice dynamic poses out of there. Do wish they kind of bent forward more. He does get a bicep swivel, slightly over 90 degrees of bend at the elbows. Both wrists do rotate and hinge up and down. He does get a nice buttery smooth diaphragm joint, which allows for some back arcing, which allows him to look up more. It allows for some arcing back, which allows him to look down more. You can use it as his waist rotation. He doesn't have any waist proper. Hips can move outward that far. They can kick forward. They can kick back. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. And then he does get an ankle rotation, which doesn't exist in nature, so don't try looking for it.
Where's the calf swivel? Where's the calf swivel? Where's the calf swivel?
And then he does get the feet hinge up and down, and he gets some pretty good ankle pivot. So very nice articulation on this huge Abomination Build-A-Figure. I like the amount of articulation, especially on a figure of this size. And for a quick Marvel Legends size comparison, here is Abomination in comparison with the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure Waves comic book Ultron. And yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good scale between the two. And the only reason I'm comparing these two together is only because the Ultron was like the only thing that I had around and I'm too lazy to get out of my chair. And then here he is compared next to the rest of the Build-A-Figure wave that it took to, put him together. So anyway, that's basically it for the comparisons. And yeah, that is basically it for my review on the Marvel Legends Abomination Build-A-Figure and the Gamerverse Abomination Build-A-Figure. And yeah, he's got some pretty good articulation. I love the size. Like, his main draw to this Build-A-Figure is how big he is, because he's definitely one of the bigger Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures that we've had in a while. The last time I think we got a Build-A-Figure this big was probably Cull Obsidian and Molten Man from, like, what, year and a half, almost 2 years ago, maybe? So, like, it's been a while since we got a Build-A-Figure that was this big and this detailed and this articulated. My only real complaints with this guy is I wish the butterfly joints could bend forward, and then maybe, because they do feel a little bit hindered. I do also wish maybe he had some, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Maybe some kind of bit, like some sort of, like, additional, like the webbed ears, obviously, but I also wish he came with maybe some kind of accessory, like maybe like a piece of bent steel to put in his hand, kind of like what they do with the DC Multiverse Superman, like some kind of bent piece of steel in his hand, or maybe like a piece of rock for him to like throw at Hulk, or like some little bit of additional accessory with this guy. But I don't have much to complain about. It's mostly just little things here and there, so nothing too major. But yeah, I like this guy, and if you guys did enjoy this review, be sure to give me a like on the video, be sure to comment down below. If I had to give this figure a rating, I give him a solid 7 out of 10. He's not over the top amazing, but he is definitely one of the better Build-A-Figures out there. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this review, be sure to give me a like on the video, be sure to comment down below, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Marvel Legends and other toy reviews. And, yeah, this has been Briximus Prime, and hopefully there was not too many Vine booms in this video that it gave you guys headaches.